Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Ainayar's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me? Here they come! That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard
the captain?
Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confound it. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield?
My boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Those are my eyes. No matter, heads will roll, all the same.
Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bugger me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friend. 'Tis not blood that runs through a Negi's veins. These foes will not fall easily. But they will.
Like oats before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up?
As long as it takes. Unless you have a better...
Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Okay, let's do the lot. Over here.
Should we make for the ship?
Not yet. Wait for my signal.
This one. This one.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, grab for it!
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye. And they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ha! You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back. Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Great of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord.
between here and Waloed. But any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Pull ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Do you feel that? Jill.
All hands! Battle stations! Let's see what this girl can do.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Gregor's gosh!
One of us.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
going to die.
No! There he is! He wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
Who will steer the ship? Fire and flame!
She must be here somewhere.
My neck! I can feel my neck! What the hell are you? Come on! Get up!
Any of us? Get him!
Jill!
You came.
Get back!
you?
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix. Are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
In earnest, then.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The Blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. You must embrace the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
led astray by your blind resolve.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
So soon.
Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his. And yet, every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us. That its immaculate aspect might reveal itself. The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos. You wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
to feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation! And abandon everything we hold dear!
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours. And not your gods!
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become.
Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice, where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that.
Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or by whom it was granted, only how you choose to use it. And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
I've also used it to kill. What if that's my purpose? What if it's all I'm good for?
You're still that same boy I grew up with. Always so eager to save everyone around you, and yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
Myself? I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden, I'll give you the strength to bear it alone.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry, my sins, my pain, my sorrow, I see now that they are all a part of me. If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill.
escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
I know. I never thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Mid says, owed brothers talk.
I struggle to believe.
I see your uncle.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. We're to join him there when we...
You sure that's wise?
Show me a city where that isn't true.
We're running out of time. We've done our best to shore up still.
Let's hope so. We should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
Clive!
alive. Here you go. Think you can help?
The bad...
What bad news?
About Dravost. Well, anyway, the mine's just down the...
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed. Dorish sent a few curse breakers to keep them. If something ain't done...
I won't let...
Didn't think he...
Does Black...
I thought it might be better if he didn't. You reckon we should...
No.
Yeah, well... I can't...
With Canver in the hands of Akashic.
Don't tell me.
Oh no, I'm working on bringing... It's got a reverberatory hood over the top. But, let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. Only mithril engines get hotter. And you can't chuck ore in... Trouble is, we won't be able to make it... And I hear you want some...
If it's for the good of the... Oh. So...
You've got a couple of examples here.
More fallen material. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than...
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal... And what's more, they're directional. Transfer... We've collected as many as we can. And I know...
So you want me to visit some ruins? Destroy...
That's it, and we're only 3 short, Mike. There's one up Amber Way, and another in the Silent South, over...
All right.
It'll do.
How was she?
How are you feeling, Joshua?
Better than I was.
But not nearly as well. Your cuts and burns may have healed.
And what would you have had me do? It was no ordinary, yet still, it was the king could have ended me at any moment. But, oh, it was only one man established his... I'm sorry, brother. It's just... I have never felt so powerless. Perhaps...
What is this place?
Don't move. Here, it's fresh from the well. Grandmother told me spirits sometimes get lost, and that the lanterns guide them to their proper place. I set one on the river for her when she passed away.
The fiend works from the shadows. Was it you who guided my hand then, Ultima? No, not you. This is my doing, my fault, my sin to bear. And for it, I must atone.
Your hurts are healing nicely. It was my poultices that saw you well.
You make them?
And sell them, or try to. Earns me enough for bread, most days.
Forgive me. I have nothing to...
I know, but I couldn't just leave you lying there. You're going then?
Of course. I'm healed. Thanks to you and your poultices.
Will you promise to come back and visit?
Well, Phoenix, it would seem that I owe you my wings.
Perhaps he can find an answer. You will be returning to Waloed soon, I gather.
I see no reason to wait.
Then neither do I.
I can think of a few. You will.
Of course.
Set on leaving or?
How long will it take us to get back?
Dunno, about the same amount of time. Maybe less. If your uncle can find someone all depends on where we're putting it.
Yes. We have to assume that the whole of
Then we must find a place they won't think to look.
The professor! I'll go and tell...
While you're plotting our course, I'll be in the...
Then I'll talk to Karen about supplies for the... Your brother's body won't take much...
I do.
Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot.
Come back. The stew's awfully thin these days.
Trouble with your gear, or... What do you want? No scratches, all right?
Tell me we've run out of Papio nuts and all.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide it. Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris.
I'm afraid not. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was...
Did she?
Following up, once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberating the Dragon's Area.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her.
If she's not moved on already, yes.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
How are you doing? Quick look.
The High Cardinal. The Dominion's all but done for.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
Could be trouble again.
And you're just gonna fall into line.
I don't trust this Duke.
Oh, Clive. My wards and I may...
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his...
The High Card?
Leader of the Council of Elders. Not that any of those things still exist.
And what does he want with Nor?
He wants to transform a foundation upon which he's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire.
He would rob the populace to...
Believe me, I have used every means of...
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most... A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. But given the mood around town, mutiny...
Who could blame?
Clive, would you, for your services to Northreach, you, and unlike Philippe, well...
I'll see what I...
Thank you.
Tell me then, in the garrison.
Oversee.
All right. I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
It's not only control of the garrison he wants.
We already have a leader in the Dane.
Reports. Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the I was hoping I might be able...
We're under orders not to let any civilians... But you should be all right. Wait here.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison, yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Which is more than the Empire wants for a... With Caer Norvent as her city, we need only build a wall around both to create a city. Plans are already soon enough. These thralls shall learn that they are no...
I fear you underestimate. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together.
The people? If Sanbreque is to be one whose authority... That is why this... So that any man who wishes to join the army might... And yet, there are those who
I suspect...
Precisely. The common folk have little and less. You would sow the seeds of your new...
Sabine.
Yes! And I told you then how...
Without an empire...
And in yours, there... Is that what Grieger...
Do not take her...
I'll come back later. A citizen... I wonder what the people really... Wouldn't it? Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
Do you think he was the only one who survived?
All right there.
Just your opinion. I wondered what you...
Not much. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of it. And now he's trying to drive us out completely. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that.
That so-called Duke is asking too much.
I've been hearing a lot of...
Enough going around, and with hardly a word to the...
I take it you'd rather...
As far as I'm... Just need his eminence.
A question. What do you think of the Duke of...
You build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for something. If he thinks his name and his will do whatever it takes. Whatever it...
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
What do you think?
And you're just gonna fall into line.
Excuse me, I wondered if you'd mind sharing your...
Well, I mean, look around us. The traders might not like having the screw. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding. And if that means people who don't know one end of a saw from another...
control the garrison he wants. It's the whole of North. We already have a leader in the Dame.
One at a time now. There's enough for...
You're the one who's...
On the Dame's behalf, yes. What do you think of his...
I'm a soldier, mate. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the Dame. That's where my loyalties lie. Not with... If the Duke can get us the men and the equipment we need to...
Sabine, you are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to... Do you think that's a good...
It's not. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me... Look, no one likes all the... Once Sandbreak is back on Earth...
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
A whole day to dry some...
Welcome back. Wraiths give you any trouble?
Captain.
For you? Thank you for... How can I help?
I wanted to ask, do you intend to...
To tell you the truth, it's my sworn duty as a captain of...
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect...
That's right.
Well, she does...
Thank you, Clive. Protecting the people I love. Well, thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that, if not anything else.
Well, what do you think?
And you're just gonna fall into line.
I don't trust this Duke.
Ah, Clive, were you able to...
I was.
So, well, it will certainly help to hold back though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the town. They deserve to be heard, Clive.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than... I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his... Needless to say, they themselves are of a different... The soldiers, meanwhile, are... And not just because of the Duke's rank.
I thought, had I sworn to protect Sandbreak? I dare say thank you for...
I don't know about...
What happened to you?
I handed it in. Told the lads I wished them well.
But...
Because I realised what really... Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of protecting. I honestly don't know when those monsters... But I'm certain they're not. And when they do come back, we need to stand with you to lead us, Millet. It was you who finally... There's no point following orders.
Indeed.
All of us. That has always been Northreach's bet. We have only to turn our... Thank you, Philippe.
Anything for you. Speaking of standing together, would you... I fear His Eminence...
Not at all.
Wouldn't be the first.
There may be hope for Northreach yet. Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then...
have our coin, our stock, and our...
Ready, go?
Thanks, Gal. I'll need to deal with these ones first. Nice try. Find this spherical echo. This is it. Right then. Just two more to find. Laura should be somewhere nearby. Assuming she's still here.
Ack, I'd like you to take seeds for plant. I'll keep providing them with, but if Eastpool's going as of those, they've lived their whole lives in service. Small wonder they ain't got the fun. And if you're wondering why you, well, Sir Wade's putting a brave face on it.
All right.
Thanks, there.
Gysahl Greens.
Not the most mouth-watering crop, I'll better that than something that'll wither away. And chocobos love 'em too, which is no small thing. When I say all of us, they ain't exactly succulent, but cook 'em right.
I'll take your word.
Anyway, Sir Wade'll know what to do. I'll go up there.
I'm sure you will.
What are you after?
That all, is it?
Just because the heavens have gone to rack and ruin, it don't mean we have to. Now, let's get this stall set.
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
It's been a pleasure.
I'll give your offer some.
How goes the
Sid.
You. I heard.
Of course. And it had to be me. But she's no fool.
That was her just now. So.
I'd say so. Seems her time in Rosaria is coming to an end. She's abducted after her brush with those beastmen on the road to Northreach. She's dangerous, Sid. But
Then I'm going. I'll take care of the escort.
the Baum Archers, soon to break camp.